forklift, you know?
Yeah, he is a big boy.
That is one heavy deer. Heavy,
He is
heavy.
healthy.
What are you doing over here, Lou?
Well, I tell you, I had marching orders that there was a big boar that was disrupting your hunts, And I have been known to hunt hogs, so.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
Oh my goodness. Now that is a Choctaw hunting lodge, 8-point Look at the tine length, spread, almost comes right back around together. Huge neck and a big bodied deer. That deer's got to be way over 200 pounds on the hoof. That is a beautiful buck right there, folks. That could not be prettier. That old 7PRC Mossberg did an excellent job. That Horned ELDX put him down. He didn't go but about maybe 35 yards, something like that. Came in, worked the scrape, came to a feeder, finally walked away where we had a shot at him. And Dusty said, take him. So that's when we're looking for, and I agree, because you know, if you come to the Choctaw, you've got the reasonable expectation of taking a buck at least this big. Whether it's inside of the enclosure here where we're hunting a little bit earlier, or whether it's during the regular rifle season or the bow season. Some of the bow hunters that were in here right before I got here shot deer even bigger than this one right here. So where you want to come, Choctaw Hunting Lodge.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions.
Well, folks, we are at the Choctaw Hunting Lodge. Mr. Larry Weissoon is, believe it or not, running the camera, sitting right over here next to me. Got my Mossberg Patriot, and we are in one awesome place right here. It's kind of an oak, top of a hillside, but we saw a bunch of deer in here this morning. Got this thing, this will be the first deer I actually take with this Creedmoor 6.5. I got it late last season, killed 2 or 3 hogs with it. Mossberg, it is a tack driver. I think that is him. The left side of his antler's not too much, right? Is that it? He's walking to the left. Is that him? Yeah. I'm on him if you want to take him. Okay. Let him get clear of those other deer. Okay, get ready. Now, I know you got that doe in front. There's another deer in the way. That's him to the left, isn't it? I think so. With his head in the deal. I think so. Let that other one move. That damn little doe. Yeah, that's definitely him. Let that deer get out of the way. I could shoot him at the base of the neck, but I hate to. Come on, deer, move out of the way. Move up nice, you're right in the way. That little deer's right in the way. Come on, get the hell out of there. Okay, I'm fixing to shoot. Go. There you go. You ready? Yeah. I tell you what, I think we've got a good buck on the ground over there. Folks, Larry Weissoon, Mr. Whitetail, is doing the camera work right here. Larry, there's a lot of people that would consider that a management buck. It is in today's vernacular. But if you think back for about half of our hunting life, and for me right now, That's a trophy.
That's a trophy regardless.
But I mean, it's amazing how whitetail management has come to the point it is today, where when we were boys, deer like that, well, they weren't around.
No,
I mean,
they
I'm
were
not
deer
saying they
a lot of
weren't around.
times.
They were very, very scarce. So thanks to some good knowledge with guys like you, this is a fact, management, you and others, we've got deer like this right now. So I think it's time for us to go and see if we can find that rascal. I don't think he went far. I've got to brag on this Mossberg Patriot. It's not an expensive rifle. The first gun that I ever had to hunt deer with was a Mossberg bolt action 410 with rifle slugs. Thank goodness I never shot a deer with it. But these are not expensive rifles, but it's a tack driver. Let's go get that deer. What do you say?
Smells like hog, you're right, but there's a pretty good blood trail right here starting at the feeder. Look, he can't have gone far.
No, I don't think so. The blood, he's leading on off down through here.
Let's follow that blood trail, but he's not going to go very
Now
far.
there's some lung. Look at that little pink froth in there. Yeah,
Let's go find him.
Well, folks, I'm not following a blood trail. I see the deer, and he's a big bodied buck right up here in some pretty open country. Oh my gosh. You're talking about a big, that's the biggest whitetail body that I have ever shot in my life. Like I say, some people might say and I guess it would be a management buck. But good gosh. Wow. I think that deer's going to weigh 220 pounds on live weight. I really do.
Weigh that much and more.
Or more, right? Well, that Patriot and the 6.5 Creedmoor, this is the first deer that I've actually shot with that Patriot. But, well, the shot placement was probably pretty good. But
Yes, it was.
He did that bullet, Hornady Precision Hunter. Did a bang-up job. I'm just impressed at the body size on this deer.
He is absolutely huge. Yeah, that's a 142 grain ELDX. And
Hornady.
it does a number on them.
It does. It does. Wow. I've killed lots of deer, a whitetail, and I've killed a few in North Dakota. I've never killed a North Dakota buck this size. And that's a fact. Going to be a lot of good venison on our campouts hunts this winter, Larry. I'll tell
Yes,
you
there
that.
will be.
I will tell you that. Wow. Well, I guess our friends have heard me saying wow enough.
I don't know.
But that's all I can say is wow. Choctaw Hunting Lodge. I tell you, friends, regardless of where you're listening, if you want, now this is a management buck. What do you think about the management bucks here, folks? We saw some antler-wise a lot bigger, you know. But what more could old Luke ask for? Goodness. Well, Larry, I guess it's about time for a skinning rack in order. What do you think?
I think it is. I think we're going to need some help loading him, though.
Oh yeah. And this does away with a myth, and I'll bring this up. I've heard all kind of truths about deer hunting. They always go downhill. Well, this one went uphill.
He did.
And trust me, I was downhill, going down. So he'll go downhill. Well, he came up. He didn't run that far, but he ran a ways. Went uphill.
He's one heck of a nice deer. I know that.
Yes,
much.
sir. He's a good one.
He is a big one too.
Just got your text. I didn't know if you got mine.
Great, come right in here, bud.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, I was telling Larry, let me move over here where we get away from this limb.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Drake, Guide Deluxe right here, down here at Choctaw. I've killed a lot of whitetail, even in North Dakota. I've hunted up there. I've never killed one this heavy,
Right.
this big.
Yeah, they're
and
big this year. I don't know why.
All of them are, and we saw what you guys have on your trophy hunts. We
Yes,
saw
sir.
some of these. But I was telling Larry, back in the day when he and I were in our 20s or your age,
Yes.
if we'd have seen one this big, I mean, we would have been still talking about it.
Right,
They weren't
right.
around. But Choctaw Hunting Lodge, folks, you even get to meet Mr. Drake here, and maybe he'll take you hunting when you get out here,
Of
right?
course, yes, sir. We will.
All right, well, I guess we get him loaded up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Get him
Need a
going.
forklift, you know?
Yeah, he is a big boy.
That is one heavy deer. Heavy,
He is
heavy.
healthy.
What would you've weighed a bunch of them? Would he go 220? We don't know. He's big.
Oh, I don't know if
What do
he'll
you
go
think?
220. I'm guessing around 210.
Okay, I bet you're pretty dang close. Awesome.
Good deal.
All right. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right. Pull him on a little bit. Good Lord, what a deer.
You might go heavier than we all think. I said 198. 200. 201.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American Built, American Strong, The YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters, Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Good morning, sports fans. It's Bill with Striper Express with your fishing tip this week on Sportsman's Life. It's October. We had a norther come in last night. We've had tremendous topwater. It never stopped all summer. But today, they were teasing us. So the guys just came in and told me, here's the secret weapon. You take a 3/8 ounce on a sea shad right here, throw that little bait, high roll it just a foot or so below the surface, bam! Not hitting top water, high roll, a small jig. There is your fishing tip this week, and that's a good one on a Sportsman's Life. Go catch a fish.
right, we're locked in on a blind, and this is like an oak flat on top of a hill. There's just lots and lots of oaks. And I've got a big bore air rifle right here. This is Seneca Dragon Claw 2, and it's the new model. It's 50 caliber, and it develops about 350 foot-pounds of energy. So we're going to try to, our shot won't be over 60 yards. A lot of people shoot these air guns at game a lot farther than that, but I don't. I'm hoping to get a shot within 60 yards, and it will do a trick. Good looking gun, don't really like this. So we're going to quieten down a little bit, folks, and see what comes in right here. We're in one awesome place. We saw a bunch of deer in this area this morning when we were scouting.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, folks, that big old 350 grain bullet, it wasn't a far shot, maybe 50 yards, but it looked like it was right behind the shoulder. I think old Luke's got some venison for the freezer right there. After I shot her, she ran probably 40 yards and stopped behind a bunch of trees, and I lost sight. I saw her wobbly, so I'm quite sure that, maybe from where we're at, 60, 70 yards, we probably got some meat on the ground. So we'll go and check her out here in just a little bit. Is it okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him when I can. Now, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready anytime you are.
Yeah, he's hit bad.
Yeah.
I think I hit him in the neck.
You did.
Well, you know, there's a big old boar. By big, he looked to me like he weighed 175 pounds, you know. They'd been coming in here disrupting things and running all the game off. Well, sure enough, we had a bunch of doe here, probably 6 doe at the feeder. And they all threw their ears up and started looking back toward the woods. You and I both, Larry, knew something was up. So basically, he come in, he was probably 50 yards, and he was coming in from, we spotted him back there probably, maybe 100 yards. But when he showed, those deer vamoosed, and they were looking, and we kind of got ready because we knew what's going to happen. And I'll tell you what, that Dragon Claw, that 350 grain bullet did its number on him. I shot him where I always try to shoot a hog, in the neck. I will say this about an air gun, a big old hog like that, if you'd shot him up in the shoulder, it wouldn't work. But in the neck shot, it put him down. We're looking at him right over. I say we go get him. What do you think, Larry?
Sound like a good idea.
If I sound a little nervous, I mean, when I hunt a big hog like that,
I get excited.
I get excited. I do.
I do too.
Well, maybe they say when you get to be our age, if you don't get excited,
It's time to quit.
I'm not there.
We ain't gonna quit.
We ain't quitting. There's no quit to us.
Let's go have a look at them. We got a doe down too. We got to go find.
Let's go down and recover them. What do you say?
Let's do that.
All right. Well, I tell you, I had marching orders that there was a big boar that was disrupting your hunts, and I have been known to hunt hogs, so I got this Seneca Dragon Claw, one of these It's actually the Seneca 2. This is an upgraded model. That old hog came in, it was a close shot, 50 yards. And Larry was videoing, and it looked like I tried to hit it center of the neck, right behind the jaw. But the hog ran out there and, well, didn't go too far.
You might need to leave that thing here for a little bit. Let me see that. I may need to
Inspect for
I may need to do a little test drive on this deal.
Well, we'll have to give you air gun, big boy air gun 101, which includes. No, I'm serious. We'll get you operational. This is it's not the most powerful air gun, but it'll shoot about 4 times as hard as the first, just very close to that.
Well, so that is the first pig. That's the first animal anybody's ever used one of those on here,
well,
for sure.
They work. Let's go. I'm anxious to get over there.
That's a pretty good sized pig.
Yeah.
Or he looked like it on camera. He's been in there about every evening.
Okay, well, he won't be here tomorrow.
Good. That's good work.
No tracking and follow up to do that. I mean, the hog.
That is my favorite kind of gun.
Yeah, I used to ride elk and bear hunt. When you see them down, that's what you're looking at. That's a pretty big old hog, isn't it? You can ride it. Sure enough, when he showed up, they showed us when he was coming. He has. Yeah, that's a
pretty good shield on it.
yeah. Of course, that old hide covers up the bullet, but somewhere right in here. Yep. Okay, one less porker. And I'll tell you what. Now, some people say this boar has no smell. I mean, if he was a breeding boar, it'd be rank. You'd smell him for half a mile. He's got no smell. Do I butcher a whole hog like this? I usually don't, but I always take the back straps, and they're so plentiful. It's not like wasting meat. It's just putting some good meat to use. But the back straps there will be some excellent eating. I just, love to shoot a hog. Love to eat them too,
Please make sure you order your copy of Luke and Larry's book, Campfire Talk, at catfishradio.org.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.